Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a DIY setting spray. I can't take full credit for this. My friend Angel from Glamour Gossip with Angel had her own, and I just kind of worked with that and, worked it for myself. But I will link her channel in the video below so you can see what she did. Her regular recipe, honestly, it's all drugstore. You don't have to go, spend a lot of money on a good setting spray when you can make it at home. So her basic recipe is just, purified water, water you get in a water bottle, or, the water that you can purify at home, and some glycerin. Now, I added a couple other ingredients just because I am starting to get really, really oily now that summer is really officially here. You can tell by my face that my makeup is gone. The only thing that is on my face is like a little bit of smeared eyeliner and my mascara. My foundation, everything is gone. We were up to 107 degrees today here in Maryland, and it wasn't just heat. It's not a dry heat here. It is humid. And I'm not joking by any means. Any Marylander can tell you, this is not like Texas or Kansas heat where it's a dry heat. It is humid. But anyway, so I thought I would go ahead and make this recipe that I came up with. And, you guys can try it and see what you guys think about it. You can also add in your own ingredients to this. You don't have to stick to just mine. Trust me, you can Google DIY setting sprays, and let me tell you, millions of videos pop up. I'm not joking. But, let's just go ahead and get started, and yeah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to start out with a spray bottle that is 8 ounces. I don't usually use this container. This is actually a pretty big one. I usually use a container that's about half, and I usually use the container that held the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray, just because it's little. If I need it, need to pack it up, it's small, it's not going to be an issue. This, on the other hand, is an 8-ounce bottle compared to 1.52 fluid ounces. I mean, there's quite a bit of difference here. But yeah, so let's get on to a couple of the ingredients here. First off, I'm going to start with glycerin. You can find this at any drugstore. Because of where I'm at, the closest thing to me is Rite Aid. They have it. CVS has it. Target, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever you, sell like first aid, things, you will find this. This is over with the Band-Aids and, witch hazel and alcohol and da-da-da-da. That is where you're going to find this. This is not in the beauty side of, the store here. But this is a great emollient for your skin. If you have dry skin, put more of this in there. If you are oily or combination, you would use less of this. But yeah, so glycerin, this will last you a long time. I've had this for about 3-4 months, and as you can tell, it's barely got a dent in it. I would also put in witch hazel. You can use alcohol-free, or you can have the alcohol in there. I tend to like the alcohol in there because it does dry some of my oil up. Now, that's just my preference. If you don't like that, you don't have to put witch hazel in there. You could use your straight-up toner, any toner that you can get from a drugstore, you can put in there. Working on my next one that I just recently found, and I absolutely love it. This is the De La Cruz Glycerin and Rose Water, and it does smell like roses. I love the smell of this. Some people would say it is artificial, but I actually like it either way. I've always had a thing for roses. So with these ingredients, we are going to make a setting spray. And I just realized that I didn't pour water into it, but I figure since this is rose water, we're going to use it that way. So, first thing we're going to do is add glycerin. Now, yes, there is glycerin in this rose water, but to me, it's not enough glycerin. Let me even see where it's at on, the, oh, wow, it's in Spanish. Wow, glycerin's actually up there. It's the second highest ingredient. But I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like it has enough glycerin for me. So, and it doesn't really say how much glycerin is in it. We'll just say water, glycerin, fragrance. Obviously, that's the rose smell. They have rose flower extract, and I can't pronounce that last one. They do have dimethicone in here, so if you cannot stand silicone, do not buy this. Dimethicone is a derivative of silicone, and I know I'm using big words. I'll break it down for you. With dimethicone, what it is, it's kind of like the generic version almost of silicone. It's another, like, ingredient. It's not as strong as the original silicone, but I'll tell you this: if you don't like silicone, don't do it. We'll put it that way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna use the glycerin. Now, I don't really put exact measurements in here, but like I said, make it your own. My phone's dying. Okay. But like I said, make it your own. You don't have to do it like me or like Angel does. You know, concoct your own. You'd be amazed at the things you can come up with on this. So, we're going to start with glycerin. And like I said, it doesn't have enough glycerin for me with the, you know, the rose water. So basically, since there is glycerin in the rose water, I'm not going to put that much in here. So, if you can tell, there's just about this much of glycerin. I know it looks weird, I keep like tilting it, but there's not that much in there. Now, like I said, I do like, well, let me rephrase it. I don't like witch hazel because the smell drives me insane. But with the rose scent in the rose water, I don't smell this anymore. But I'm going to tell you this, it smells like bad tequila. And don't ask me how I know that. I just, you get it. You get me. So I'm just going to put just, that's as much as I'm putting in. Is maybe, what, an inch, I'd say. Now, this is going to look different on each bottle, so to each their own. I know Angel is using a 6-ounce bottle. I am using an 8-ounce bottle. Like I said, I don't use it out of this container. I don't like the sprayer on it. So I usually make it in here and then I put it in here. So, but yeah, you see where it's at. You can even see like the glycerin kind of going up the sides. You see that? Like the glycerin's all right here, and then you got the witch hazel. And I can smell the witch hazel from here, and it's giving me a sinus headache. But anyway, I love this stuff. This is, like I said, this is the De La Cruz Glycerin and Rose Water. I found this at Rite Aid for like $3.99. But I'm pretty sure if you really wanted to, you didn't want the, you know, fake fragrance out of this, you could go and buy rose extract or like the essential oil for rose and put that in with some water. Like, it's not that hard. I've even seen people go buy like a dozen roses, you know, red, white, what have you, it doesn't make a difference, and they will actually boil them and then, you know, use that as rose water, because honestly, that's legit rose water, you know. You knew exactly what was going into it. But anyway, so we're going to take this bottle and I'm going to pour it into here. This one almost looks the same size. Is this 8 ounces too? I think this is 8 ounces, guys. Yep, 8 ounces. So we're not going to go all the way here. But okay, that should be enough. Kind of looked like I did it in thirds except for the glycerin, but I'm not going to spray this. They say it came with a fine mist. No, it didn't. Oh my god, how long does it take you to... Come on. I'm doing it the wrong way. Good lord. Make sure you shake this up good. You want to make sure the glycerin is mixed in. Even before you go and spray it on yourself, if it's sat for a little bit, make sure you shake it up then as well, because otherwise you may not get the full benefit out of this. And I kind of made mine look like a foamy mess. I'm not going to lie. It looks quite foamy. But I'm going to show you why I don't like the sprayer. It's just not, even if you step back quite a bit, you just get all these droplets on your face. It's not like a fine mist, fine enough mist for me. But I do love the smell of the roses. But that's pretty much all it is to it. The basic recipe would be, water and glycerin. That's it. And you could use that. That is no issue by any means. But if you're like me and you like a scent or something like that, you can use essential oils, you can use extracts, what have you. They even have like orange extract, they have lemon extract, they have lemon lime extract. I mean, the things that they got, let me tell you, it's crazy. But just be careful with the alcohol content, because if you are dry, it's going to make you even drier. So don't do that. Like I said, I'm going to kind of cover my bases from the beginning. Glycerin. The more you add would be more towards the dry side. So if you're dry, you would put more glycerin in it than you would anything. Well, not really anything else, but you'd make sure you put enough glycerin in there. Someone like me who's oily, we're supposed to use less glycerin, but to me, this didn't have enough glycerin, so I just added more. I mean, it's not like the stuff is so expensive you can't, redo it if you mess up. But that's basically my little recipe for this. And some people, I've actually got asked what my recipe was. And I told them, exactly what I put in there. And they're like, that smells exactly like, MAC's rose water. I didn't know MAC came out with a rose water. I guess it was a setting spray. I have no idea. MAC is too expensive for me. But, yeah, some other people were doing DIY, things for rose water. But if you don't like my recipe, that's fine. No hate, no nothing. But if you want to learn how to do your own that you would like, go on YouTube. Let me tell you, that's how I learned a lot of my stuff. I'm not even kidding. I've learned more from YouTube than going to school for Elizabeth Arden, and that's saying a lot. But you can even look up DIY Smashbox primer spray. They have things for that. They got it for MAC. They have it for, I think I even saw 1 or 2 videos for the Scandinavia one. I mean, there is a lot. I'm just trying not to put too much stuff on my face, because I am combo to oily, and I just don't, I like my makeup to stay. You know what I'm saying? I want it to stay. But anyway, that is my setting spray. So I do have a little announcement that I'm actually quite happy with. I am going in for an interview this coming Tuesday. Well, I don't know when this is going up. I'll probably put this up Monday. That way it kind of coincides with everything. But I have a interview Tuesday for Kohl's. I know I'm probably a little too old to be working for Kohl's, but we're just going to see how it goes. I really do miss working. Honestly, I really miss working at Macy's. That was like my favorite. The only issue I have with the drama that goes on in there. It is crazy, and I'm not kidding. Women fighting for, sales, and even though it wasn't in their counter, they were, taking somebody's sales. It was just a mess. So that's the only thing I don't miss. But I actually got reconnected with a friend of mine that, oh my god, I love her to death. Her and I basically, stayed together when we worked for Macy's, and it's amazing what 3 or 4 years will do. I'm not even gonna lie, I barely even recognized her. But for the good, nothing bad. But anyway, I'm hoping this goes through. I really do miss working, and it is part-time, so I'm not giving up my YouTube channel. I will not give up my YouTube channel. But yeah, another announcement I'm making, Aliexpress hauls are back. I am not taking, this hurt me so bad to take down those videos. It wasn't just that they were high views for me, but it was helping somebody out. And my thing is, how do you not know that that's not real? You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the labs that we have that make mass-produced products are in China. So, for all we know, that is real. And maybe it just didn't make it through as what the company wanted. So the Chinese are like, okay, we're going to sell it. You know what I'm saying? At least recoup a little bit of your money. So, from now on, Aliexpress videos are back. I will have a haul up this week. I have quite a bit to share with you. And you know what? I might give you a little view. You want a little sneak peek? I'll give you a sneak peek. Alright, let's see. This is turning into, you know. Okay. I figured, you know, we all kind of came up with a plan in our Facebook group that, you know, none of us have gotten any strikes. None of us have had any warnings. I know it's a risk, but it's one that I'm willing to take. I've had a lot of people, you know, private messaging me, can you please just do it? You know, we missed the videos, and I felt so bad. So what we decided to do is we're not going to link any of the products. That way they can't say we're promoting a fake product. But I'll go further into that into my next haul. We're not going to mention them as, you know, replicas or fakes or anything of that nature. But I'm pretty sure with an Aliexpress haul, like, you know, you guys see the title, you're going to know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we were all talking about these palettes because some of the ones I've bought actually have serial numbers on them. And they have great pigmentation, and there's, like, nothing wrong with them. So, I don't know. We will try them out. And the ones that are supposed to be smelly do smell very well, I will say. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed this DIY. If you try this, let me know what what you observed, and if you liked it, didn't like it. If you, done your own with your own little concoctions, let me know. I'd love to hear about this. But yeah, keep an eye out. There will be an Aliexpress haul. I'm done trying to hide behind people. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.